Hello world, here is BITI, your Bitcoin trading informant, and here is the daily Bitcoin update. Guys, what's going on? Look at this. Almost 10 billion US dollar worth of crypto liquidated as Bitcoin collapses to $51,000. Okay guys, we will check this now. What's going on? This big dump. Why? And where is the bottom? And should we rebuy or should we sell all? And very important, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Here is the fear and greed index. And yes, now we have extreme greed, but this guys is the last update from about some hours. And I think this big dump is not here. So momently extreme greed with 79 points, and yesterday extreme greed with 76 points, last week extreme greed with 76 points, and last month greed with 71 points. Here is the coin market cap. What's going on here? Yes, everything or mostly everything is bloody. Look at this. Bitcoin going down 7.38% on 24 hours. Also, on 7 days, Bitcoin is going down with 5%. We have a bloody red chart picture. Look at this big candle here on the downside. Ethereum, a minus about 8.8%, but Bitcoin has only in 7 days a minus about 4.5%, and you can see it's still a green chart picture. It's still an upgoing chart picture. Binance Coin also a minus about 9% for the day, 3% in the plus for the week. XRP a minus about 14%, 7% in the week. ADA, Cardano a minus about 12.9%. A plus about 2.7%. I have a nice ADA Cardano video out there. Please watch it. I told you there's something about a trap and so on. So it's very important to watch this. Dogecoin is also going down 3%, only 3%. But look at this, guys. Look at the weekly 338% in the plus Dogecoin. This big pump from Elon Musk, this tweet, Doge to the moon and so on. Unbelievable. Polkadot going down 12%. In the weekly, it's going down with 9.5%. Also, a big red picture here on the right side. Litecoin is going down 16% in the minus today. What a big dump for Litecoin. 5% in the plus in the week. Bitcoin Cash 19% in the minus, 31% plus in the week. Uniswap is going down also. WeChain is going down. XLM 18% in the minus, 15% in the week. Damn. And so on and so on and so on, guys. What coin is the biggest winner? Very interesting, of 24 hours. Let's see. Nano is the biggest winner with 23% in the plus, and the other coins, look at this. Rivain 2.5%, and Tether is in place number 3, unbelievable, with 2.2%. It's over $1 now. Interesting. Guys, what coin is the biggest loser in 24 hours? Wah. It's Bitcoin SV with a minus about 27%. Ethereum Classic a minus about 22%, and Horizon a minus about 20.6%. So these are the biggest losers here and the biggest losers of this dump here. So what's going on? And this is a little bit frightening, guys. Look at this. We have here the technical analysis from Tradingview, and we have here the quick overview what's going on. This is the daily time frame, and you can see sell your Bitcoin. Summary sell, moving averages sell, oscillators sell. The 4 hours are telling us summary sell, moving averages strong sell, oscillators buy. On 1 hour, we have also oscillators buy, summary sell, and moving averages to sell. And the 50 minutes are telling us sell, and neutral here on the oscillators. On the weekly time frame, we have still the big uptrend is okay, and the trend is okay to the upside. Summary buy, moving averages strong buy, and the oscillators are neutral. So now let's check Bitcoin. Here it is. Here is the last chart I showed you on my last video, guys. I showed you this big warning, and I showed you the target to the downside, what's possible. I'm always telling you both sides. If it's going down, we have a target. If it's going up, we have a target. And I showed you this rising wedge pattern on the 1 hour chart. Here is the 1 hour chart. Every candle is 1 hour. and I showed you this picture, what we have to watch. We have to watch 59,000, and if we will break under 59,000, we have a bad target to the downside, about 39,000 or maybe 40,000. This is our big target to the downside. And you can see, guys, we broke down this rising wedge. And yes, this target is still an active target with 40,000. Now we are on 56,000. We're coming up a little bit again. Maybe we retest this rising wedge. That's very possible for 60,000. And then we will go down. So we need to watch this now, guys, what's going on here. Before we go into the detail and watch all things, supports and so on, we will start with this fresh and nice chart picture. Here is the daily chart. On the daily chart, you can see everything is okay. The big uptrend is okay. Don't worry, everything is fine here for the moment. Every candle is 1 day, and this is the big picture. And look at this daily chart, guys. This is extreme. Look at this daily candle. We can zoom in a little bit and check this candle now. For the first, we can measure it. This daily candle from the upside to the downside, and look at this here. We have a minus about 16%. Guys, we lost 10,000 US dollar in 1 day with this candle. So no, you lost if you sold, you lost, okay, for sure. But this is a candle with 10,000 US dollar. A 10,000 US dollar candle dump is really amazing, guys. So this is the big thing. Okay, we can zoom out a little bit, and now we can make our nice things to check what's going on here. The parallel channel from the downside, maybe on this point here. I showed you this one here. This was our uptrend on the daily, and yes, we lost this uptrend on the daily, and this is a big dump to the downside because we lost it here from this position. I told you we have to watch 59,000, and bam, it's going down. So the next big thing we can check is this here. This is also a nice uptrend from here to here over here. So, and what can we see now, guys? Check this. This point here was predictable. This point here of this spike, this 50,000 was predictable. With a buy position here on 50,000, you made now a lot of money. Why it was predictable? Look at this. This is the big uptrend. The big uptrend here. And we are drawings. I will show you once again here, very slowly. Here, if we made a start point here before we started this big pump here on 70,000, this is our start point, maybe here. And then the important thing is this candle, because this was the next lowest candle here. And we can make this line here, and we have to touch this candle here to the upside. And if we will touch this candle here, you can see an interesting thing here. And to the upper side, it's for sure this highest candle. You can see an interesting thing here. We hit it, or we touched, not really 100%, but you can see it. We touched this line here, and this is our big uptrend. And yes, guys, the big uptrend is still working. The big uptrend is still okay, so don't worry. Very important thing. So okay, we are now in this big uptrend. If we delete this last one, you can see everything is fine, and this point was really predictable. So let's check now MA21, and the MA21 was our big friend here since long time. You saw a down spiking, a daily candle who spiked down but not confirmed close. The next one goes on, and look at this. Now on this day we have still time, 17 hours to close this candle, but if this candle will close under this MA21, we have a bearish trend, guys, for sure. The good news and the good things are, look at this big wick to the downside. Mostly these big wicks to the downsides are a nice sign, are a good sign. If we see a long wick to the downside, we see an upgoing price. Long wicks to the downside, an upgoing price. Here we saw a big wick to the downside, a very nice sign, but the next candle goes down, big wick to the downside, and it goes down and down and down. So, okay, it's not always working 100%, but for the most time, a downgoing big wick and we see an upgoing price, it's mostly the nicest thing to watch. So now it's very interesting where we will see what's going on, where will it go, and that's the big question now. EMA Ribbon, what's going on here? The EMA Ribbon is this one here, and you can see another interesting stuff. we are still in the ribbon. Yes, we spiked under the ribbon, but we are now still in the ribbon. And you can see in this bull trend, in this big bull trend we are for weeks now, we can see one interesting thing. We had no confirmed closing candle under this ribbon band. A spike under it maybe, okay, or something like this, a big spike down, but no closing candle under the ribbon band. And that's very important to watch also on the daily chart. We need the candles closing in the ribbon band or over the ribbon band, but not under it. For the moment, everything is fine and everything is okay. And look at this here, from the downside is coming the EMA 200, also a big support for 38,000. So, okay, for sure, this is a bad thing now. This is a really bad thing now. This big bad candle is bad. Okay, for sure. But guys, you know, it's not the last thing. It's not the baddest thing at all. This is our big trend line from this side. And let me check. This was our uptrend line here from this point here. And yes, we broke to the downside, and this is our target. If we are breaking to the downside, we have a target like this here, and we can draw this target to the downside, maybe like this here. So this is our price target, 42,000 or 40,000. It's not so easy to tell that, but this is a technical target for breaking down this rising wedge. And yes, we broke it down, guys. And that's the important thing we have to watch on the daily chart. MACD, what is telling us the MACD? Look at this one. Okay, it's a bearish for sure. We had a crossing now. We had a crossing. The blue line is now under the brown line, and that's a bad thing. We're buying now the first big red candle. And okay, it could go down here more and more and more. In my opinion, on the daily chart, it's possible to see a downcoming Bitcoin like this price here, 51,000, maybe to touch this uptrend line here, to touch this parallel channel again on the downside. It's still very possible. But if we will make it, we are under the ribbon band, and that would be a very bearish sign. So, okay, that's about the 1 day chart. What is telling us the RSI, the Relative Strength Index? And yes, I showed you this also, guys, on my last videos. Watch this RSI. It's very important because it's a bearish divergence here. And yes, we can see now an interesting thing also if we zoom up the RSI on the daily. We have here the trend line from the upside to the downside. This is our resistance. Also, it's a red one. And from the downside is coming a support line. And the support line is a line from here to here like this. And now you can see we are under this support line momently with the RSI. As long as we are over the support line, everything is fine. But now we are under it, and we have a long way to go down here because the RSI is normally on 44 points. And the long way down is here. You can see it. So it's really possible to come down with Bitcoin again, also with the RSI. The bearish divergence is playing out for the moment. The price for Bitcoin was an upgoing price, and the RSI was an downgoing. Momently, it's playing out, and it's not the best thing, not the best look for now for Bitcoin, guys. So that's this one here. Let's close the RSI. Let's check another stuff here. Let's check the big picture for 4 hours. What's going on in 4 hours here? So this is our 4-hour picture, and we can make another interesting thing here. Let me check one thing here very quick. Let's zoom out here. This was the deepest point. Now we can make another interesting stuff, maybe, guys. Let's check the Fibonacci line. The Fibonacci line from the highest point here to the lowest point to this point here. So okay, now let me check. The Fibonacci is not the best thing here. We should make it a little bit better. It should go to the right side and so on and so on. So let me check it. Extend the lines of the right side and give me the price of Fibonacci here, please. The labels not to the left, to the right and to the top side. So it's better. This is our big Fibonacci from the deepest point here to this highest point. And you can see one interesting stuff here, guys. We have here our 0.786 Fibonacci line on the 4-hour chart. You can see it very nice here. And this is momently on 51,000. And look at this spike. We spiked this Fibonacci line and yes, a big bounce up from this Fibonacci line. So this point is very, very, very important for us. We have to watch this Fibonacci line. In my opinion, as long as we are over this 0.786 Fibonacci line, everything is fine, everything is nice. We need to stay over 51,000. If we will come down under this line and we have a confirmed breakdown of this Fibonacci line, we may have a big problem, and we may see this one here. You can see this is the target for breaking down this rising wedge, and the target is measuring also here with this Fibonacci line, 0.618. So these are the big things, in my opinion, to watch. It's still possible to reach also this Fibonacci line, 0.618, but for the first, the big thing we have to watch is this one. 51,700 must hold here for Bitcoin. That's very important in my opinion here. So what is telling us the MA21 here? Also here you can see we spiked under it. We had a confirmed breakout under the MA21. We had a retest of the MA21 and now, damn, we broke down. MA21 is a big resistance for the moment. We don't need to watch it. EMA, what's going on with the EMA? That's the next big thing we have to watch. And sorry guys. And you can see EMA 21, the EMA ribbon band is now a big resistance also. Here it was a green one, now it's turning into a red one. Here you can see a short position, and now, okay, it's really ugly, it's really bad. We have the EMA also as a resistance, the MA21 also as a resistance on the big side, on the big upside, momently on 60,000. And this breakout to the downside is ugly, is really ugly, guys. Okay, let's check the MACD. What is telling us this one here? MACD, and yes, a big bearish MACD, down going red candles, and the blue line under the brown line is also a bad sign. So not the best thing for this one here. For the 1 hour chart, we can use this one here. And for the 1 hour chart, you can see also ribbon band, a short position from the upside. This was a very nice short position, guys. 62,000 short position, a red bearish red ribbon band here to the downside. And now it's going down and down. So if you shorted from this position, from this signal here, this was a very, very nice short position here. MACD bearish, blue line under the brown line for sure. Everything is bearish here on the 1 hour chart. This is, guys, my live stream. I'm streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week, and the name is Bitcoin Trading Informant. I'm streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. And you can see here also, this was the rising wedge, this was the breakdown, and I showed you that, guys, if you will break down from here, this would be a bad sign. You have here the Fibonacci lines. Also, you see the red rocket, it's going down, and we have a rising wedge. First target here for 47,900. We have to watch this one for breaking down this rising wedge here. And that's very, very important. Also, we had a short signal here for Ethereum on the upper left side. If you short it here, you have a nice profit for the moment. And also look at this, guys. I have a sell and the buy signal here. If you sold here the Bitcoin on 62,000, you made perfect profits to 50,000 back to the downside. So you can use this buy and sell signals here on my live stream. They should help you guys to predict the future, and they should help you to make some nice profits and trades. But very, very important, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. This is only my information. I can give you 24 hours, 7 days a week for trading, and you can use it as you like, guys. Here also on the 5-minute chart picture, you have a buy and sell signals. And this was, in my opinion, the best one, the sell signal here on 15 minutes. Look at this to the downgoing side. This is extreme amazing. Now we have a buy signal, but look at this on the 15-minute chart. We are under the ribbon band. You can see it here. So for the moment, we are over the middle line of this downtrend. Okay, nice in the 15-minute chart. That's very nice. But the big ribbon band is now our resistance. So this buy signal, I would not go in under this ribbon band for the moment. I would wait here a little bit. But guys, these signals should help you only. Also, we have a short signal here on the 4-hour chart. That's very, very, very bad. Look at this. We are on the 4-hour chart on this, on the down left side here, on this downgoing channel here. And we are under this middle line. So that's a very big resistance for the moment, this middle line. As long as we are under this middle line, I would wait here for trading. Also, you can see it here on the 1 hour chart. This is also here. We have the middle line. The middle line is resistance. It's a red one, and we are momently knocking on this resistance, but we are still under this resistance. Here on Ethereum on the upper left side, you can see also we are under the middle line for the moment, short signal, and not over the middle line. So this is also a resistance. Guys, you have here anything you need for trading, please use this stuff here and watch my channel 24 hours, 7 days a week. If you would like to support me, give me a nice word here. Here's the chart on the right side. I have the chat, not the chart, the chat. And I really love my guys here. Angry Higgins, Subcritically, the real link. Juliak is here. Ben Bill Chill is here. Subcritical is here. My big boss of the channel is Cromlanch. And guys, thank you very much. I love this chat. I love you guys here. You're all amazing. You're all really nice. No bad words here, and so on and so on. So thank you very much to be here with me in this chat. And we are trading together, and you have nice ideas, and everything is fine here. Thanks guys. Thank you a lot. Guys, sorry for my bad English, but I'm learning. I keep learning. I'm an old man, but I keep learning English. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you can make something with this information, and I wish you make millions out there. It doesn't matter if you go long or if you go short. You should make millions. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope you see us tomorrow on my daily Bitcoin update. Bye-bye, greetings. Your BT, your Bitcoin trading informant.